And what am I saying? What am I doing? Who can see me? Who can't see me? Can you see me now? Or can you hear me now? Well, I'm hiding behind the flowers of flowers. And I was talking about things within the hour. About relationships. I was thinking about people who get together when they think they're together when they're not together. You know, those kind of things. Those thoughts flies through the air. And people don't know which way they're going or how they're getting there. Relationships. We all have them, but nobody want to claim them. We all have responsibilities. Nobody want to claim them. We all have time to share. Nobody want to claim them. When do we get jealous of each other? When do people start helping each other? You say you help it, then help. You say you want to be understanding, be understanding. You say you want to be a glorified person, be a glorified person. But quit trying to be something that you're not. My daughter just opened up her, thinking about opening her shop. And the bag is the world needs your love. Well, does the world need your love? Do you need your own love? Something you need to think about. But if you sharing or you helping, then you helping everybody. You're not just helping yourself. People get the wrong understanding and say, oh, I'm just helping myself. No, you're not just helping yourself. You're helping a whole lot of people with a whole lot of advice. You're helping a whole lot of people with no advice. You're helping people that don't have no chance in life. You're helping people that think they have a chance in life. So why not be together? The Demic and Hemet and Pimmet, people have an idea that says, if it's easy, then let it be easy. Well, nothing comes easy. All the stuff you wear on your face ain't easy. You put it on, you put it off. Well, after a while, if you get used to it, then it's easy. Let's say that again. If you get used to something, it's easy. Your advantage, your life. You don't get used to somebody taking something away from you. You allow it. And if you allow it, then it's your fault. Don't blame nobody else for something you allow. If 25 people stand up and say, I'm not going to do it anymore, something will happen. If you go to the grocery stores and nobody's working because nobody put it on the shelf, something's going to happen. But we allow ourselves to get in situations that no one wants to control. And when you don't want to control it, you lose it. You lose your integrity. You lose your want. You lose your wealth. And you lose anything else that you thought you had belongs to you. Yeah. Let's say it again. You lose anything else that belongs to you because you gave it away. See, most people don't take nothing from you. They slide it in. It's like an elephant in a big old trunk, putting it in a shed or putting it in a hood. And the elephant says, I'm cold. Let me get my leg in. Okay. I'm cold. Can I get my other leg in? Okay. I'm cold. Can I get some? Everything he asks for and you give it to him, it's a part of who? It ain't him. He's trying to see where he can go. It's you. Ethical thoughts, ethical belief. If you sit there and say, well, if I'm going to do something unethical, you already know what you're doing. You called it out before it came out of your mouth. You didn't call it out because you said so. You called it out because your mouth said it. Okay? Let's be wise, and let's be wise as the elephant, but let's be as bright as we want to be. You see, you don't have to be an elephant to walk through some jewelry, but you can be yourself walking through the world. See, the world gives us a great ability to use. You know what that's called? Brain. Brain over matter, my friends. If your brain works like it's supposed to work, you won't have to worry about people telling you what to do. If the brain works like it's supposed to work, you'll do what you want to do. Now, if the brain is all cricked up and cracked up and been through a million different things, that's something to think about, because life goes through misery and misery goes through misery itself, and we go through times that we can't change. But if you do something that you really want to do and you believe in yourself, tap to your heart and tips to you, buddy, because the belief becomes, once again, to you. It doesn't come to no one else. It doesn't play tricks or sideburns or side-sadic. You want to be saxadic? Go do something someone else doing. You become saxadic. You want to have another family? Go get another family. You can always find another family. It just depends on how you want that family. You want the family in peace? You want the family in calm? Or you want to be just yourself? Guess what? There's no such thing as just yourself. Because we all came in on this earth. Now, we came different times, but we came on this earth. We all have different opinions of ourselves. And once again, that's our opinion. When you throw yourself into a language, when you throw yourself into a different place, that's because you want to see something different. You want to be something different. If the bottom line is the truth. If you live long enough, you'll see something different. If you live long enough, you'll be something different. If you live long enough, you'll think different. You'll think wiser than the wise man thought. It won't win no 365 days either. If you live long enough. Hey, who's to say how long you're going to live? You can be born today and die tomorrow. But if the breath comes out and that breath hits you, that means you got a purpose. Now, if the breath comes out and hits you and you go back into the other zone, you had no purpose, my friend. Just that simple. We live according to our situation. And everybody has a situation, guys. Everybody has a dream. Everybody has a thought. No one in this world has deliberately have a non-thought that says, I don't know what to do. Everybody knows what to do. If you wake up in the morning, you know what to do. If you went to sleep, you know what to do. If you go to buy a store, you know what to do. Ethical? What is ethical? Stealing from someone? What is ethical? It ain't what you steal. It ain't how you steal it. It's what is the meaning of you stealing it. Somebody says, well, I took it. What's the meaning of taking it? Same thing. You took it. It wasn't yours. It was never yours to burn. It was never yours to have. It was never yours to establish. Now, if it was yours to establish, then it's yours. If it was yours and nobody said, this is the color blue, then it's yours. Everybody doesn't follow everybody's footsteps. We need to get in the habit of believing that, and we'll be fine. Your mother doesn't follow your footsteps. Your father doesn't follow your footsteps. Your brother doesn't follow your footsteps. Your sister didn't follow your footsteps. Every now and then, we get somebody doing the same thing. But that doesn't mean a nickel. Doesn't mean a dime. That means that was your thought, and your thought process came in, and voila, it happened. That you're doing the same thing. I got cousins. I got brothers. I got this. I got that. And every one of them believe that they're doing the right thing. No one's reaching out. No one's saying, oh, by the way, this is what I'm doing. Would you like to join me? Oh, by the way, this is what I've done. You like to join me? When we become a kalaka, I mean close by, close in, locked in, family related, if that ever happened, then we can say, what a joint effort. What a joint effort. Until we get off that bullshit, believing, well, I don't have to do this, and this wasn't in my time, you're going to have the problem. The problem going to lie on you, my friend. What problem is that? I don't trust anybody. You trust somebody that you don't know. Now you tell me, what's the difference between trusting somebody you don't know and somebody you do know? Tell me, what's the difference? It's a big difference. You didn't live with him. You didn't go to bed with him. You didn't dream with him. You didn't grow up with him. It's usually like a brother to me. Well, that's called enter. Into what? Into believe. Into believe means intercept. Intercept means that you had the same vision. You never knew it, but you had the same vision. That's why some people say a brother, a friend is close to another brother because you had the same vision. You adapted, you closed it, you brought it in. You brought it into safety. That's why you had the same vision. Okay? So when you have the same vision, you have the same focus, you have the same mind, you have the same conception of what you can do and what you can't do. Those are called conceptions, and those are called belief. Those are called an understanding that you want to know of. Not something you didn't know, something you want to know of. And most of you guys out there, you know a lot, but you're so damn dumb you don't use it. You don't stand up for yourself. You say, oh, just a cause. Oh, I'm going to wear this just because. Oh, I'm going to do that just because. That's not being you. That's being an entity. Being you is what you do to you. What you do to you is your figuring attitude for you. Attitude checks every day. And your money in the bank every day. If you accept it. Is it just a point away? Just a button away? If you sit there and say, I can't do nothing. Oh, pity me. Oh, me. Yeah, well then guess what? Oh, pity you. Oh, I learned one thing. Oh, well, what you learn? Oh, how to do dishes. We'll go do dishes. Damn it, if you can't do one thing, do it well. If you can sweep the parking lot, go sweep the parking lot. And do a damn good job. Somebody's going to look at it and say, damn, that guy does a good job. I might want him to do my parking lot. Oh, he does a good job. I might need him to go clean up my house, my area. But if you sit up and say, whoa me, oh, whoa, I can't do it, whoa me, I learned this. I don't give a damn what you learned in college. College is just college. Everybody gets paid one way or another. Most people get paid at the souvenirs and the people, the foundation and the founders of the college. Been there for ancient, and the books are still ancient. And you still haven't learned nothing. Only thing you've learned is what they told you that they want you to learn. Only thing you can use is what they told you they want you to use there. That's what college is all about. Okay, let's be frank about it. And then you spend so much money on what? Something that you learned, something you didn't learn it. It's still in the books. It's still sitting there from 1945. That was there in 1945, and the words hadn't changed. Just somebody come along like you, or somebody that come along and write it. I want to write something different. I want to edit this. Oh, well, you can always edit it. You just can't rely on it and put your own stuff in it because they say, oh, well, we don't want you to, to personalize it, or we don't want you to edify it. But you want to add something to it, we might let you. So let's be smart about this. I don't give a damn how many people go to Harvard. That don't mean you're going to get a job. I don't care how many times you go to Yale. I don't care how many. The world is so crooked now that we use so many things that we think is the advantage of. We say, well, I'm going to go to Yale. I'm going to go to Princeton. I'm going to go to Harvard. And do what? Get a degree and do what? Come back and lie about it? Everybody in the courtroom, you're lying before you even get in the courtroom. The judge said, well, I'll make a decision, and that decision is his decision. It ain't yours. So you go in and talk to your buddy, and your buddy talk to the other buddy, and both of you go to get lunch together, and guess what you got? You got two clients working it out. You're not working nothing out. You're paying somebody else off, and somebody's laundry, and somebody's bill, somebody's whatever. It's like if a doctor can pay $35 for a pill, you add a zero to that, that means I can pay you this much money, or you can give me this much money to lift my eyebrow up. Lift my eyebrow, or lift my chin up, or lift my tip, whatever. Or I can lift anything you want to lift up. It's going to cost you money. Why? When did you become the major of life? When did you become the great society of giving and say, I'm a great God, I can change your life? Who told you to change it? Who told you to lift me that way? No one told you. But you, my friend, had a desire. And your desire says, I'm either going to look younger, I want to look like I looked before, and every time you say I, that means there's a dollar sign go bloop. When you said, I'm going to the doctor, I have made a decision to spend money. Whoop. Not the doctor, you. So don't blame the doctor on 19 pills that you're taking. No, blame you. Because you made a decision on how many pills and how many desires and how many ankles you want to make. What do you mean? Well, if you think you're sore, why are you sore? Are you a doctor? No, but you can figure it out. Was he a doctor before he was a doctor? No, he was not. He was a plain person. But you made him God. You made them gods. For example, and I'm leaving you with Saranada, Haloha, in the bar, pa, pool, and co, and DDD. But the thing is this: if you can deliver your own child, if you can, where did the doctor come in at? There's no need. If you can do it, they didn't start it yesterday. They've been doing it forever. You, my friend, just brought them into the conversation. And when you brought them in, you say, cling, cling. Every time you brought somebody into a different perspective, cling, you did it. So don't blame nobody else for the Cadillac that's calling $20,000. You wanted a different color. You want a different car. Cling. And every time you see what I say? See what I just said? I said you. And I said it as an individual because that's what's happening. Any individual makes a decision what they want to do and what they thought about. All they done was add to the system. And when you add to the system, you crap don't crap out the system. You added it. You. And the job out there, you added it. There's a million people out there do things free. But you, well, I think they can do this. Cling. I think we need this. Cling. Anytime you add something, just remember, you add a dollar sign. If you give something, that's different. That's a deliverance. See, there's a deliverance and there's a giving. Anything you give freely, like free will. Anything you think about is an added denominator. That's a want. I've been down this road before and I ain't going no more. I've been down this road before and that's the way I go. I sing a song, I sing for you, I sing it all day long. And if I had some music in the background, it would be singing song. Here we go. Doom 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 doom. It would be a lovely song. So, song same way. Many people write songs. My son got 15, 20 songs, and he still ain't got them on the thing yet. That's because that's time. He don't want them. So you got people that have been writing songs, you got people that have been singing. And the reason they ain't hit, because they ain't hit. You got people doing things that they don't want to do because they ain't hit, because it didn't go viral. Put some stupid on it, might go viral. You put someone in there like, I'm going to sleep. And go viral. And then somebody looks at it like, oh, it was funny. It wasn't funny. It was never funny. It's just the idea of somebody seeing something that looked funny. Laughter is a great thing of all time if you think it's funny. Remember the story I just said, if you think it's funny. If you don't think it's funny, you don't laugh. You didn't laugh when Positive got in trouble. You didn't laugh when Goldilocks got in trouble. You didn't laugh when the Wicked Witch said, well, where y'all going? In the woods. You didn't laugh then. So world, get ready. There's no change. Life about to change 120. Otherwise you're gonna flip yourself and you wanna know how you got flipped. But if you believe in what you believe in, nobody can change that. The dynamic says this. The thought says this. You have to believe in you. You have to believe in what you believe in. And if you believe in what you believe in, then there's no one else can tell you any different. If you believe you're doing something unethical, then don't do it. If you think it's ethical to you, then do it. But don't try to tell me, well, if no. Let's back up. You before it came out of your mouth, you knew what you were saying. Other words will never advance. If you said I want to go downtown and get me some chicken, well, all depends on what kind of chicken you want. There's a million chickens out there. If you say I'm going to go find a boyfriend, well, why go find a boyfriend? It might be looking at you. If you say everything is closed on me, I can't open no more, then you need to find another job, my friend. I'm serious. I hated all my job. I hated, let me tell you, hate, bad word. I hated all my jobs. Okay? I never liked any of my jobs. I didn't even like it when I was in the military. I hated it. And that's why I tried to get out of most of them. I wanted to feel I hated it. But I had a desire. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Let me say it again. I had a desire to move on. I had a desire to make a change in my life. It wasn't because I loved everything I was doing. I hated it. I hated everything I was doing. That's why I did what I did. And some of them was not perfect. And some of them was not a desire for me. But I hated it. But now, I'm a young man. I can talk about it. I can even sing about it. Hating is a hate. Love is a love. Gov is a gov. If you do what you do, you hate. And you don't do what you do, you like. Then you need to get away from the fight and do something different like. Do something different that you want to do. Be something different that you want to be. Because it's you and me. You can reality, be what you be. Reality brings you home to me. Reality. Like I said, guys, and this is what you need to learn for today. If you marry somebody older, he gets older. And that's something you already know. The change is going to change. The things that he did, he don't want to do no more. Or vice versa. And you all, when I say vice versa, however, an old woman marries a young man. That don't happen often. Maybe it doesn't happen often enough. But however, if a young woman marries an older man, you get what you get. And that's what time prevails. You get what you get. Now, if you happen to fall in love, there's a percentage. An old person falling in love with an old young person, then you love him for life. It's the same thing. You bathe him. You take care of all his needs. You do all his wants. And when he's frustrated, you take care of all that. If you love the person. And this is before he gets sick, or even if he was sick. There's people out there get compassion with sick people. Say, I'm going to take care of that person for the rest of their life. That's a different thing. But you just remember this. It doesn't have to say to death do his part. But in your mind, you can say that. It doesn't have to say to death do his part. I'm going to take him for better or for worse. Well, you already know. Because the body says, guess what? Today I'm sick. Help me out. Or tomorrow I'm going to get sick. Help me out. It doesn't say, guess what? I'm going to be well for the rest of my life and we'll be together jumping off cliffs. Cliffs. Not cliff. Cliffs. I mean, you keep going till you can't go anymore. You keep doing things that you can't do anymore. It's like singing a song like a three-legged dog. You know, you never get off the part. That three-legged dog sat on the wall. Three-legged dog was a hog. Three-legged dog did the paw, and I couldn't find it in the call. Three-legged dog, three-legged dog. You know, if you see all that and you get nothing, you might well start all over again and say, there was a four-legged dog on the wall. Four-legged dog on the wall, and he ran away and couldn't get it all. Four-legged dog on the wall. There were three people sitting back. There was two people sitting in the slack. There was one now at rack. Where do I go and all? I think of it all as a finger fall, and that's the way I call. Adios, Miguel, adios. Miguel, and in the scale. Frenchies on the wall. Free wee wee monsieur. Fun father can endure. If you eat the golden gold, eat a bowl of soup and mold. Oui, monsieur, and that's the way they go. Oh, adios, 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 adios. That's the way you go if you singing low. Adios, adios, adios. There is no more to say. Adios, adios, adios. So, I say to you, there's so many things you can say, but be aware. This is what you need to be aware. And have your people in the world, don't even know what I'm about to say. But we're family. Family don't look alike. Family has something engaged alike. The incense, the walk, the spirit, which carries a long way that you people will ever know. The spirit of that tree is like a tree and a vine. It continues to grow. The more you know, it continues to evaporate. That's the what we live in today, my friend. So why you gotta be so hateful? Why you gotta be dislikeful? Why you gotta look at people that you never know and you hate them? Get over that. They're your friends. I've seen people more times open the door for me and never thought they would do it before. I've seen more people more helpful than they never were before. You know why? Because I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it like a family. I wasn't expecting it like, oh, they should. No such animal. Nobody should do nothing unless they want to. Now we need to remember that. Nobody should do nothing unless they want to. When we start stipulating and making people do what they think we should do, we're going to have a problem. The more you take from people, you're going to have a problem. Okay? That'll be a big problem because you're taking something that belongs to you and it's got to go back. You know? It's got to go back where it was before. You don't have security guarding something that's not theirs. They're guarding something for somebody else. So therefore they're putting their own life on something that they have no idea, but it's not theirs. Life is the same way. You don't jump into the water if you can't swim. You think about it before you go in there, or you'll drown. You don't get behind the car wheel and come on and drive a car if you never drove it. That's why people don't put you in an airplane $40,000 or more, a jet, $200 million if you never drove it. Every blue moon, there's a professional like that may say, oh, I'm going to give him a chance because I believe he can do it. That's what happened to the NBA. That's what happened to football. That's what baseball. No one knows how many hits you're going to hit the next year because you hit it in college. No one knows how many points you're going to score because you scored it in college. No one knows how many touchdowns you're going to do because you did it in college. Because it's a different entity. And when we all get together, my friends, it's a different entity. So if we can sit back and say, I enjoy what I like if I want to turn the tax. I enjoy what I like or I change the channel ain't a fact. I enjoy what I like, I don't eat it tonight. I enjoy because I love who I am. Be who I am. I don't care what nobody said. If I do my job, I do it well. I don't care what nobody said. And if you got a problem with that, you can go to hell. See? It don't matter where you go. Why has it got to be hell or heaven? You tell me. Each religion, each have a religion, and they at the end of the day they say, well, they put him in the ground while he flew up into heaven. They put him in the ground while he's in the air. They put him in the ground while he crossed the water. Yeah, so what's that mean? Put the dirt way back. Put the dirt back to work. Put it. That's what you turn yourself into. Sooner or later, your maggots will get you. And anything else that you've been having. But just remember this. You, as an individual, believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself, you got to believe in yourself. You got to put focus on focus. Or you'll be nowhere. Keep saying nowhere. If you don't put focus on focus, you'll be nowhere. So with that, I'm saying adios, so long, until we talk again. I don't know when, but it's been a pleasure this month. And every month after this, gonna change people's lives, whether you believe it or not. Now you can look at my video, you don't look at it. It don't matter to me. I'm making a statement, and people need to realize the statement is either true or it's not true. You either will or you won't. You either do or you don't. Adios, amigo. See you later. Cheers. So long. The gates behind the gates belong, but no, Chichon. So long. So long. So long.